Well, good morning again, everybody. It is Tuesday, and as of right now, we have a partially cloudy sky. I think the clouds are supposed to increase today and have some storms tonight, which means as soon as I get home, I will need to get out to the RV and close I call it the attic fan, but close the max air fan and the windows just to prevent any rain from getting in, and then kind of watch it and see where, if I can figure out where the leak is coming from that's coming in from the front end, the tongue side. I think hubby's going to try to pull all the caulking out from around the windowsill and outside and clean and then re-caulk it, because I just don't know where the rain's coming from, so where the water's coming from. Didn't feel any wet walls or anything like that the last time it rained, but I did notice that there was water on the countertop. So we will figure it out. I have 7 more days from today, counting out till next Tuesday, to have the rest of my nose fixed. I bumped it really hard this morning. The bridge of it, I bumped the bridge itself, not the end. And so I'm in a little bit of pain today. Seven more days. I was kindly reminded by myself and my own actions yesterday that I'm an active notary public, and I have not been bringing my notary stamp with me to work, and I haven't needed it, but it sure would have been helpful knowing that paperwork could be notarized for people that are being interviewed the next couple of days, maybe several days. So I brought my stamp today. I left the logbook at home, but I brought the stamp so I can do notary services today. So if you are local to me and you need notary service, validating who you are and that I saw you sign a document, let me know. I do have a Facebook page for that. My name and Notary Public. It's a simple page, and I don't make very many posts on there, but about one a month maybe. When I first started the page, I was making them a little bit more often. I do charge $5 for services, so, but I can waive that depending on your situation and your story. But you have to be local to me. I will not do any kind of internet notarizing. will not notarize anything for a family member. But I have friends that are notaries that can do that stuff that I will suggest for you if you need notary service and you're a family member that is local to me. The nerve that is running down I guess it would be the left side of the live graft feed is, oh my gosh, so sensitive that water from the shower is hurting it. One more week, I get this thing cut off my face and hopefully start getting where I don't have so much pain. The top of my head and the right side of my forehead from the right side of my scar here, my incision, is still like dead. I can feel pressure, but only because I'm putting pressure on the skull itself. But I really don't notice any. I have no like sensation at the area that I touch on the forehead. The top of my head. If I move my entire skull or my entire scalp, I can feel it. But I was looking at some Good Sam parks locally. There's 2 Good Sam parks that are within 10 miles of my house. I don't know that I would want to spend the fee for what they're asking, which I believe is about $40 a night. When I'm used to paying half of that, less than half of that, to go to a park where I can have electricity and water and enjoy being in the RV. If I do that for 2 days, that's $36 versus $40 for one night at a Good Sam park. Now, that doesn't make sense to me. However, they typically have a place for you to do laundry, and they have an on-site store. They have one of the places has a swimming pool. Both places have outside toys and things for the kids to do. Dog walking area, paths you can walk. One of the parks has a little pond, a little 2-acre pond that you can rent a little paddle boat and go out there and fish. It's a catch and release pond. You can feed the ducks. So that's an option. One of the parks is on one of the creeks that feeds into the Arkansas, or feeds from the Arkansas River. So, with a boat ramp, so you can load. We don't have a boat, but you can load and fish from a boat going out on the creek out to the river. So there are options. I just don't know that for the amenities of having, and cable TV. I don't care for cable TV. I don't want to pay for cable TV. I can have my Roku, once I buy one, a little Roku stick, and or Roku platform, and attach it to the TV that's in the RV and watch internet TV if I want to. Or we can take our tablets. I've had my tablet with me this last time and watch something through my AT&T service. I don't necessarily need to watch it on the TV. I'm hoping that this next trip there won't be much TV watching. We had the TV on, and there was things that we were watching, but I don't know that we necessarily need it. Nose dripping. Vaseline is running down my nose from when I bumped it. Seven more days. I am going to ask the surgeon the difference between just using the Vaseline and possibly trying Mederma, which is a scar fading cream, and find out what his opinion is on that. Because I don't want to have this expense of having a scar cream if Vaseline isn't going to do the same thing. I know that scabs are scars, so I've been keeping it moist with the Vaseline. Forehead, not up in the hairline actually, but right up to the hairline on the forehead scar, and go from there. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I've asked one of the Good Sam parks about why I should spend money to go stay at their park versus going to, say, Spring Hill Park or Clear Creek. Clear Creek is a public use park, and it's half the cost. I have electric and water, lots of shade. I have access to the creek. I have access to the river if we had a boat. It's not too far from home. The same thing with Spring Hill Park. I have access to Lake Hammerschmidt, Lake John Paul Hammerschmidt, and to seeing the river. There are things to do at the core park that we stayed at this last weekend, but it's not an organized facility as far as, they don't have horseshoes, but they do have a playground. They do have shower and toilet unit. They have electric and water at their camp spots, except for the one that I was at. But a dump station is fine. I mean, we don't typically use the toilet in the RV in the middle of the night in an emergency. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk down through the campground in my PJs to go take a tinkle. But typically, a bathroom visit is done several times during the day when I'm camping, and that's just a nice little jaunt, so it's not that big of a deal. But I don't necessarily need to have a sewer dump at my campsite. Gray water can be drained at most parks. Most, not all, most of the parks that we will go to. The Core Park, Spring Hill Park is one of those parks. You can dump gray water. Gray water is typically just a soap, your dish soap, your sink, your kitchen sink, bathroom sink, shower, not the toilet. And so, we obviously don't want bathroom potty materials dumped out onto the ground. But gray water can be dumped out onto the ground from the gray water tank. So that's not an issue. So having a dump station on site is perfectly fine. I don't need to have a sewer dump right there at the camp spot. It will be so nice to be able to wear my sunglasses again. So as you can see, I'm pulling into the parking garage. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on YouTube this morning. I hope you all have a great day. Bottoms up on your coffee cups. Enjoy your Tuesday. If you're home, don't have to work. Or if you do have to work and you still want to enjoy your day, make it great. I will talk to you the next time. Bye for now.